Hello. I need to turn off my music because it's gonna blast in your ears the second I change screens. And I doubt you want to hear the middle of a electronic song suddenly blasting in your ears. Now let me see. Oh, so catchy. Sorry. I'm super distracted today. Oh, okay. Hello. 75 streamy wee me. Ubu. Okay, I'll pause my music. Even though I was just about to get to the breakdown. Konnichiwa! Hello, hello, it's me, your hallowed Huldra Blossom! Hello! And yes, you can tell people mock me because I actually gesture and wave at you guys. I did my intro on a video call with my friends and they laughed at me. It was very funny. Anyway, let me make sure that you guys can see the timer. Because normally I'm too high up, I cover it. It's all the junk on my head. Anyway, we only have 4 hours left in the streamathon. That's crazy. Subathon. Anyway, Bunny, thank you for being first here, the first and only. If anyone says otherwise, I'll smack. Hello, Bunny. How you doing? How about Draco? Draco, thank you for 5 months. Crazy. And Bunny, thank you for 75 stream streak. Draco, thank you for 60 stream streak. So much. Hello, Jay. Hello, Nimby. Hello, Lai. Hello, Real Exio Fox. Hello. Let me see. We're finishing the timer today? We might. Hello, Nico. So I've been informed that I should probably, if I plan to stream tomorrow, I should probably finish the timer today because tomorrow I might get people being generous because it's my birthday tomorrow. It's my birthday tomorrow. I want to... One sec. I want to know which One Piece characters have the June 10th as their birthday. The timer won't finish. It probably won't. Hello, Fox. How you doing? Hello, Rabbit. Run, the timer returns like 20 hours. It is. Ah, let's go! Podcast de Rouge is my matchup for my birthday. Also Dalton, who's pretty cool. Dalton's pretty cool. I'm okay with that. Those are pretty cool characters. Anyway, it's a birthday of my sweetie and tomorrow is yours. Good things walk hand in hand. Yeah, my birthday is tomorrow. I'm gonna be 28. Another year closer to 30. I'm turning 30. Did you see the cooking game announcement? I did, and I immediately scoured it for my favorite. And he is in the game. And so is his dad, and so is his crazy uncle. So I'm very happy. I'm very excited for it. I'm hoping that they put all of the characters have like their favorite foods that you have to like learn and the foods they don't like, and that it like that's how the difficulty increases, is that you end up with more and more picky eaters. Of course, that means my favorite, who's actually pretty picky about what he eats, would be one of the last customers that would show up. But it still would be cool. So like you show up, like the first one that shows up would be like Luffy, and it's like he'll eat anything, so it makes sense. And then later on you get people with allergies and stuff. Hi, Astro. Howdy, Starboy. How you doing today? I'm gonna curse you tonight, Blossom. Why are you gonna curse me? I think I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. What were you planning tonight? Not much. Did you want to interrupt what I was planning? Curse chat, not you. Oh. Hey, Astral, tomorrow's my birthday, in case you forgot. I have your birthday written down on my calendar, by the way. You can't escape it. Oh, Astral, I wanted to tell you. Astral, I wanted to tell you. I had don't tell Panzer. Astral, I had a dream with katakuri in it. I had a dream with katakuri in it. I thought you wanted to know. I was in like a magical Candyland place and I got super lost and I sat down and I was all depressed and katakuri showed up and sat down right next to me. And I was really confused because I didn't recognize him in my dream. And I just started talking to him and he did not respond. He did not say a word to me. He did not talk at all to me. He just sat there and listened as I chatted about all my problems. And then eventually he just got up and walked away, like in the middle of me still talking. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. And then I woke up and I was like, was that freaking katakuri? Why was katakuri in my dream? Why was katakuri in my dream? It was very weird. My birthday is also on a Wednesday this year. Ooh, don't tell Panzer. Anyway. Yeah, that was it. Katakuri showed up. I didn't even recognize him. Also, he was really, really freaking big. Why do you tell Panzer? Yeah, Katakuri was really, like, massive. And he was just sitting next to me, like, all folded up with... like, just chilling. And I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'm talking to this guy now. Don't tell Panzer. Massive. He's a huge character. I don't know how big Katakuri is. I haven't seen Panzer this month. How big is Katakuri anyway? He seemed like a freaking giant in my dream. He was approximately the same size, but I know it was not accurate because I was about Luffy's size and I'm actually shorter than Luffy. How tall is Katakuri One Piece? 16 feet. He's 16 feet 8 inches. He's taller than Doflamingo. What the frick? Yeah, he was really tall in my dream. But he was sitting down, so it wasn't so bad, I guess. I'm not 2'3". Chat, I'm not sorry, Blossom. What are you doing? What are you doing, Astral? I'm addicted, I'm addicted, I'm addicted. Would you like to talk about the One Piece fanfic? What one what One Piece fanfic? what One Piece what fanfic? Which one? That one? Which one? The one you won't shut up about? There's multiple. The Crown of Flowers one was really good and I liked that one. But I'm also in a time travel one. Please let the subathon end. Blossom is tired. At least the subathon will end before we reach 6-7 days. I'm not gonna talk about the fanfic. It's embarrassing. It's a good fic. This is a One Piece stream. You're so mean. I'm not gonna talk about the fanfic. It's a good fanfic, but I don't want to spoil anything with it. Which is funny, because I doubt anyone here will read it, but... Anyway, I'm reading a different fanfic, though, that has time travel in it, and it's been quite nice. Always has been a One Piece stream. I did mention Katakuri, so... Is it ever not? I'm reading a time travel fanfic right now that's like, I got my permanent renewed as well. Happy almost birthday! Hello, Ami! Auntie, I'm auntie now. Yay! I'm an auntie. Also, it's good to see you, Sip. Sip, I've been looking at your art, and it's like so cool because I'm just watching you improve in real time. It's really cool. Yeah, I'm an auntie now. Not literally, but because I'm unk, so I'm aunt. Because I'm so unk, I got ant energy now. Eventually, I'll be a real ant, which will be weird. Have you taken the unk test yet? I did take the unk test. It said I was unk. It said I was super unk. But the fanfic I'm reading, without like giving too much, it's really cool because it's like a devil. Well, we think it's a devil fruit. a devil fruit is like changing people, like sending, like swapping people's places with like past versions of themselves. So you can guess who gets swapped, because my favorite character, obviously. But he gets swapped with a past version of himself, and so the crew, the Heart Pirates and the Straw Hats have to deal with like this kid, and then he has to deal with like his family, who has no idea who he is, because he's just a random man that appeared in their living room. And they're like, oh, why is there a random guy here? This is odd. It's been really cool. It's a very cool fanfic. And apparently, like, they, like, allude to a whole mountain somehow got the power of a devil fruit, which is really cool. Like, that's a really cool concept, that a mountain absorbed a devil fruit, like, and now it's just, like, causing these weird events to happen and sending people back in time to right the wrongs. Well, like, or, like, not exactly. They can't actually affect what the outcome of the future, their future, but they can, like, change things. Wouldn't that cause an addition of the grandfather paradox? So it's implied that it's an alternate reality. So it's implied that it's an alternate reality. So like Law was sent, I think, to an alternate reality where he's replaced his like 6-year-old self. And he's like kind of like convinced, he figured out that he could like tell people about like what happens in the future. So he actually ends up telling his parents, like having them figure it out themselves by like kind of manipulating what they were thinking of. And yeah, we're hitting multiversal stuff. So the thing is that like they kind of said it was like an alternate universe, which I'm wondering how it's gonna turn out, because I don't know if we're gonna get to see what actually happens, but oh yeah, I have a little gnome goodish on my horn, yes. But it's like a multiverse kind of thing, but like the people, it's like close enough that everything probably would have gone the same if it wasn't for this event happening. Hello, Makatoto. It's very interesting. He has his arms behind his back. He's doing like a pose. Yeah, Goodish knows he's a gnome. Anyway, it is like a multiverse. It's kind of cool. Because they said that like other people who were sent back, normally they were only like a few years apart, and so like they were like confused about stuff, but they didn't have like a big change or something like that in personality. But in this one, it's been like really, because he was sent so far back in time. Now they're like dealing with this actual child who has no idea what's gonna happen to him or anything. And he just wants to go home. He's just like 6 years old, and he's just like, I want to go home. And they're like, yeah, we want our captain back too. But we have to keep it a secret that you're, where you exactly are, kid, and what's going to happen to you, because if you find out, that's gonna traumatize you all over again, and that's not great. But like things are already changing, because I got to the point where Law's parents figured out who he was as an adult, and he's like, well, I guess I can't hide that anymore. And they're like, oh my gosh, our son looks completely weird, and this is odd. And then he's like, yeah, so yep, I'm a pirate. I hope you're probably super disappointed in me. And they're like, no, not really, we don't care that much as long as you're alive. And he's like, yeah, and I'm gonna tell you all about how you all die graphically, because I'm having a freaking meltdown. He has like a freaking meltdown and tells them all about like what happens, and they're like, okay, so we have to find a way to prevent this future. And he's like, I don't think that's possible. No, I am talking about the fic anyway. I'm not a goblin, I'm not a gnilf, I'm a gnome. What if I have Goodish play this character in a tabletop? The gnome character? Oh, wait, in something in DMs? Not a gnome? Oh, it's a gnome knight. That'd be so funny. He would love that, wouldn't he? Anyway, so it's like interesting time travel, and then also like straight up laws like, yeah, you know what, since you guys know, I'm gonna use my powers to remove all the amber lead from your systems so you don't die from it. Which is also like freaking weird, because it's like, how's that gonna happen? And also that's kind of sad because if in this alternate universe he removes all the amber lead from his parents and his sister who's still very young, then they'll be fine. And like maybe they might even like when his kid self gets swapped back, they might even just like leave Slevens before things get bad and actually survive in that alternate universe. But his own kid self still has it and is still actively going to die from it, which means he can't like fix that. So like that's not great. They're still gonna lose their son. That's like really sad. That's sad. It's like, you know that it's like oh, why am I bald? Dang it. Hi, contrary wise. What if you play this character, the gnome? Oh, the little, what is that? It's a little ball. It's a little creature. I love it. So I'm wondering what the time travel and alternate universe mumbo jumbo is going to be like anyway. It's very interesting to me. But also they had like they had a thing that they had another character who is like an OC that they said it was from like this island that has the time travels alternate universe stuff, and she had like a pendant that she brought back from this alternate world, because normally people can't bring back anything, but she had it on her person, so she brought it back. And it was like, oh, this is an important item because it was given to her by like her friend who her regret was that she never like said goodbye or anything to her. So in this world, I know exactly, they've already set it up that like Law ended up helping his mom out in the hospital, and she gave him like a little name tag that had her name on it, like her like last name, to mark that he was like an intern for her. But you know, it's obviously his last name, even though he was actually like lying about his name at that point. He was like, oh yeah, my name's not Law, it's something completely different, so you guys don't recognize who I am. And then he got like really emotional when she like handed him this little name tag that said Trafalgar, and he was like Boop. Anyway, so like I know he's gonna keep the name tag. He already like stole it from the hospital, so and she's just like, okay, I don't know why you're so this random dude that showed up is so attached to the name tag that I gave him. That's odd. Anyway, I think that'd be funny. Like well, not funny. I think that's probably what he's gonna keep. I think he's gonna like go back to his own time and be like, did that even happen? And he's gonna pull the name tag out of his pocket and be like, What do you mean you found my homunculus? It's a ball in a jar. What the frick? That's not me. I'm not an orb. I'm not orb shaped. Anyway, I'll stop talking about my fanfic. Oh. I didn't mean to talk about it at all, but I got distracted. It's a Dofi figurine. No! I hate Dofi. Dude, I have come to the realization that there is one character I hate more than Dofi. There is one character that I hate more than Dofi. And I did not want to hate him. He showed up in Wano and I was like, oh cool, we get to see this guy because we haven't seen him since Shibondi. And then freaking he just proved to be really annoying, and and then he attacked Law and I was just like, yeah, I don't like you anymore. It's freaking Hawkins. I don't like Hawkins at all. Him and his dumb eyebrows. He's like a little soy boy. And his stupid cards. I hate tarot cards so much. So when he's like using his freaking tarot cards and he's just like I'm gonna take down everyone and I'm gonna go capture Trafalgar. I'm gonna go do that. I'm gonna go serve Kaido. And I'm like, just go away, dude. No one likes you, Hawkins. You can stop it. I'm hoping that someone kills him. I'm know that's mean, and I know the characters don't normally die in One Piece, but it would be really nice if someone got rid of Hawkins from the story. I do not like Hawkins. I do not like Hawkins at all. Dofi I like more than Hawkins. Dofi, I have like this grudging respect for Dofi just because he's actually a really well-written, cool character. But Hawkins is just an annoyance. He's just kind of there. He's not even entertaining. He's just kind of there, like every time, like Luffy gets one shot by Kaido, and then Law's like, oh, okay, I gotta go save him. I'm gonna go shambles over there, and then Hawkins just shows up for the sole purpose of making it so Law couldn't save him. That was the entire reason why he was there. And they had a stupid, like, freaking sea prism nail. That's ridiculous. I hope someone kills him. The roadkill never changes. Hello, Snake. Good to see you. Me talking about a character I absolutely hate, that I just want him to get murdered. I want him out of the story. Be gone. It's like me talking about Bram from Guild Wars 2. I never liked Bram. Oh, thank you. 47 months. Crazy. Thank you. Thank you. I don't like Bram. Bram should have died. I don't care what you, if you like Bram. Bram should not have been alive. When he made his deal with Primordus, he should have died. That was it. No one likes Bram in this house. We do not like Bram in this house. You're not allowed to like Bram in this house. If you like Bram, you can leave. But no hate on Timey. Timey is perfect. Timey is my little princess and I love her. And the only reason that I'm okay with Bram living is because Timey cares about him. You're being toxic right now. But you're not wrong though. That's me. Dude, Guild Wars 3 was announced and I am frothing at the mouth at the existence of Guild Wars 3. Nintendo Direct was today. There was a lot of cool stuff in it. Ocarina of Time remake. That's gonna be interesting. I think it's coming out this year too. What isn't on my head at this point? Honestly, what isn't on my head? Everything's on my head. My poor Nick. Urgh. I have everything on my head. I saw the Guild Wars 3 and I could hear Blossom howling in the distance. I was screaming! I downloaded Guild Wars 2 again and I have finished the story. I even bought the new expansion. I want to buy the new expansions. Not enough One Piece on your head? There's already like 3 One Piece things here. Hello. I need to buy... I haven't done the last... I haven't finished... I don't think I finished the... What was the name of the expansion? Ocarina Remake again? Yes, Ocarina Remake. If you could get rid of one, would you choose One Piece or Guild Wars? Don't make me choose between One Piece and Guild Wars. They're my babies. You can't make me choose between them. I love both of them. Also, part of the reason I started streaming was Guild Wars. Okay, let me see. It was like Secrets of the Obscure. Guild Wars 2 expansion names. She called me to autistically rant about Guild Wars 3. Yeah, I did. Okay, so, okay, I haven't finished Secret of the Obscure. I need to get Janether Wilds. I have no... I do not care about Janether Wilds, but I need to get it. And Visions of Eternity, I'm very excited about just because it has the Inquest, and the Inquest are so good. There's an art stream later. Let's go. So I actually have to get through like 3 expansions if I go back to Guild Wars 2. When I go back to Guild Wars 2, if I do. I have to get through the end of Secrets of the Obscure. I have to get through Janether Wilds. I have to get through Visions of Eternity. I see why people are screaming. If win, don't. Yes. Deltarune Chapter 5, yes. If win. What am I supposed to do, man? Freaking Wait, do we have a hype train? Thank you for the hype train. Crazy. Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is why I started streaming. I'm very passionate about One Piece, but I've actually been more into Guild Wars for longer than One Piece. So if I like had to choose one that like, okay, if I erased it from people's memory forever, that would freaking suck because then I couldn't talk about One Piece anymore. Hoping Guild Wars 3 has a bit more polished art style. No, I like the art style of 2. 2 has a really good art style. And all the characters are cool. I'm gonna be sad because I know that they probably won't have Sylvari or maybe even Char or Lazura in 3 because it's a prequel. It's gonna be sad. You have to choose between Krisha Vakadu and Luffy. I don't want to choose between Krisha Vakadu and Luffy, man. I love both of them. Don't make me choose. If I were to make them never exist in the first place, then that means that I never would have started streaming if I chose Guild Wars 2. But if I chose One Piece, then like a lot of things would also change in a way. A lot of more recent changes. One Piece has helped me through some emotional times lately. Krisha Vakadu. So there's a character named Krisha in the game, and I made a character named Krisha Vakadu as a joke for Krisha Vakadu. And then I dressed her up exactly like her counterpart in the game, and I stood next to her in the game, and people be like, it's Krisha Vakadu! Grisha's a great character. My favorite character, though, is Tiny, and my second favorite is Goric. And I think my third favorite is probably Ritlock. Ritlock is really, really cool. I had a dream that Ritlock was in just a few days ago. I had a dream that I had to do like an escort mission. I was like, who do I have to escort? And then Ritlock rocks up and he's like, me, but it's not really gonna be an escort. And then he just like runs ahead of me and I'm like, oh, geez, I have to keep up with them. It was cool because we were on a super secret mission or something like that. He didn't really need an escort. It was just like, because he's freaking Ritlock Brimstone. Like, he doesn't need a freaking escort. He's freaking super strong. I was a Norn dude. It's also a hard choice because my best friend that I've known for like almost a decade is a huge One Piece crackhead, but Guild Wars 2 is Guild Wars 2. Snake, please tell me, what's your friend's favorite character in One Piece? I love finding out people's favorite character in One Piece. I love figuring it out. Most of the time it's Zoro, but I love figuring out people's favorite characters. I have to know what's his favorite One Piece character. Although I'm pretty bad. We call him Luffy, like they call me Snake. That's so cool! So like, my favorite character was Frankie for a long time until I got to Punk Hazard, and now my favorite character is Law, and it's really basic. I know it's super basic because everyone likes Law, but he's my favorite. You might not know who that is, but he's cool. I'm choosing to keep One Piece, but I never played Guild Wars. Of course, that's what you choose. Thank you for the hype train. Let's go. Did it say there's a gift sub? Why did it say there's a... Oh, sub gift. What? Nani? Confusion. I have to know everyone's favorite One Piece characters. Most of the time it's Zoro. I passed like 4 people now and they've all said Zoro. It makes me sad. Luffy is also a good... Oh, hello, Inky. Happy birthday, Weeb. My birthday's tomorrow, but thank you for 110 stream streak, Inky. Never watched One Piece, but it's still a hard choice because my friend and the rat here on stream. But Guild Wars 2 is Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is Guild Wars 2. Zoro has the aura. I mean... Yeah. I think I would keep Guild Wars 2. I think I'd keep Guild Wars 2. Yeah, if I'd been born a day early, I would have had 6-9 as my birthday, which would have been really funny. Said I got 6-10. Here we go. The Norn in Guild Wars 2 look really bad. Like, it's so hard to get fashion wars for them, honestly. Let me see. I'm gonna update my game while we talk because I can. Excuse me while I boot this up. I'm really hoping that I installed it on the right drive because otherwise that might be why my computer is running so slow. That I accidentally installed all of Guild Wars 2 on my C drive. 6'10" is ironic since you're half that height. I'm not. Easy choice, erase both and just suffer. No! Yeah, my C drive is dying. Okay. Need to log in. The only way is live. Play chapter... Next chapter of Guild Wars 2 now. Well, that's what happened to me. You become a monster. Oh, jeez. Everything's laggy. What? Do you guys having audio lag too, or is it just on me? I brought up the Guild Wars 2 launcher just to install the update. Dang. But only a bit, nothing that I've noticed. Okay, let me see. Uninstall. Install. I need to see where Guild Wars 2 is on my computer. Arena? Where is... It's not showing up! I don't know where it's installed! I have no idea where it's installed. How to tell where Guild Wars 2 is installed on PC? Wait, I can just check where this file is. That's easy. Open file location. That is in my D drive. Okay, we're good. It is in the D drive. Hello, return. I only played Guild Wars 2 a little bit. I wanted to play it with my friend, but we didn't realize that you have to meet each other on the map. Yes, you do. And for the first section, you are stuck in the map of your race. I ate the Guild Wars surfers. Okay, at least it's good to know that this is on my D drive and it is not on my C drive. Now it is fully updated. Oh, I could play it again. And also the instances thing, yeah. I'm wondering how Guild Wars 3 will be. I'm so excited they're going back and fixing the Zaitan fight, because the Zaitan fight was terrible in the original. They build it up with so much hype and then you don't even get to land a single punch on it. You just sit on your freaking airship and the airship does all the damage and you fight scrap enemies. The Krokatoric fight was my favorite in the entire game. I feel like the Krokatoric fight is like the actually there's multiple of them. I think the entire like segment where you fight Krokatoric is my favorite of the entire freaking game. From where he first shows up and you trap his head under a freaking mountain onto where like you're like flying on a dragon and you're shooting like fireballs at him, to where he like crashes and makes an entire island and you go down and you punch him in the heart. Like, that's so cool. Can you imagine Zaitan like the strike fight? The Suwon one. Yeah, the Harvest Temple one. The Suwon fight with Zaitan was so cool. Like that, I think that was a strike. Yeah, it was a strike. That's what they called it. Those are so cool, man. I still never finished the hardcore mode. I could never get a team good enough to play it. I was like really good at it because I, you know, I'm not even being... Strikes are gone? What? Now they're just raids? Dang. Look, I'm not being toxic, but I'm a really, really good Guild Wars 2 player and everyone else is just sucks at it, so I couldn't find a good enough team to fight for me. in the strike. No one could do enough damage to get through the Suwon hard mode. And I wanted it so I could get the Sakura infusion. Because once you defeat it, you can buy the Sakura infusion, and that was what I wanted. Hi, DPS. Hi, hello, Sam. Good to see you. I am not a DPS main. You know this. I am the freaking heal brand main. I main the heal brand. Besides, I guess sometimes when I first strikes, I would have DPS sometimes. Which I was a toxic DPS because I was not a good DPS. I was never a good DPS. There's no pretending that I was ever a good DPS. But I was a really good heal brand. And that's all that matters, right? Tank brawler in most games. I was the healer buffer. I missed the whole boon support thing from Guild Wars 2. I loved being that. I was like HP and boons, like that was so much fun. I loved that. Call me DPS the way my skills like to tank. I was really good at Guild Wars 2. I'm not even joking. I was great. Even in Marvel Rivals, I only playing tanks. Tanks are fun. I played a bit of 14, and I played a tank. I played like Warrior, which is apparently a tank. Which like turns into no, it doesn't turn into Paladin. Maybe it turns into Paladin? I don't remember. Or maybe it turns into Berserk. I don't remember enough about 14. But I do remember it was pretty cool because you got a great axe, and I was like playing as a Lalafell, so I was the tiniest little goblin person. I was carrying around a giant great axe. It was awesome. That's also what I liked about Guild Wars 2, is I would play as an Azura, so I was a little goblin, but then I had a great sword, and it was like literally bigger than me because it was in a legendary. So I had a legendary great sword that was like twice my character's height, and she's just swinging around. It's so cool. Reaper is so amazing in Guild Wars 2. One of the new specs for Mesmer, Ranger has more lore with Traherne. Traherne! Let's go! They brought more lore with Traherne! Oh, I miss Traherne, man. I miss Traherne. He was a cool character. He was pretty cool. Killing him in Heart of Thorns was hard. I was like, no, don't make me do this. No, I don't want to kill Traherne. It's like, oh dang, what was his name? I've heard his voice actor, I think, passed away too. Did he? From the... Its name started with a B. He was from the Order of Secrets. He was from the Order of Secrets. He was a Char, and he dies in like in the story mode when you choose like Order of Secrets or whatever it's called. What was his name? Tybalt! If it didn't have, it had a B in it. Tybalt! Tybalt was so cool, man. I still miss Tybalt to this day. I remember playing through the first time and I got Tybalt and I was like so freaking attached to him. I was like, Tybalt, you were amazing. You were so cool. You were my favorite little guy. And then he freaking dies to save you. And I'm like, Tybalt. Tybalt. Why did you do that? I actually wrote it. It's pretty cringe, but I wrote like a little fanfic of my character reacting to Tybalt dying. Because it was so freaking traumatic to me. I'm losing Tybalt. I miss Tybalt more than I miss Traherne, and Tybalt has less of an importance in the overall story than Traherne did. Also, I wish we saw Snaf more. He showed up for like a little bit, and I was super excited about him because Snaf's great. Guild Wars 2 Arrow is peak madness, but a good type of madness. It was Dark Tide. Oh. What was it? What was it? I also miss Elmora. Elmora was a cool character. Dude, the whole story with her, I felt so bad. I want to go back to do the band event where they sing her song, like the freaking metal song that was about her. That was cool. That was like the funnest event in all of Guild Wars, I think. New expansion has Azura up the wazoo. Let's go! Let's go! Azura, let's go! Ah, I'm so hype about that, man. I'm so hype about that. I freaking love Azura. They're so cool. My little goblin people. They're my people. They're me. I'm literally an Azura. Dude, my game is not my game, my thing is lagging. What if I booted up the game right now? What if I played Guild Wars 2 right now? I haven't played this game in years. What if I booted up Guild Wars 2 right now? I'm kind of sad that I missed the Super Adventure box this year. Boss, please don't. What if I did it? What if I did it? What if I booted up right now? What if I did it right now? Are you sure for an Azura too? My Azura is the shortest Azura that I could make her. I wanted her to be really tiny. She's actually like the chubbiest and the shortest Azura. But she also has like the longest ears, which I didn't know until like after, like much further after I watched it, that that I played the game, that apparently something that Azura find attractive in each other is that if they have longer ears, the more attractive they are, which is really funny. I'm like, ah, heck yeah, my commander is smoking. She's just like super strong necromancer, and she has crazy like long ears, so all the other Azura think she's attractive. And she's like super like cool. And she has all these cool allies like Ritlock, man. Gosh. I also remember my my raid main, who is named Sniff Snow, because the whole reason for that is that she looks like a snow leopard. Blossoms was like, yeah. She's a snow leopard, and when I was like making her in the character creator, her little nose would sniff, so I was like, oh, she's like a snow leopard. Sniff Snow, the heel brand. Yes, yes, Sniff Snow, the heel brand. I love Sniff Snow. I got some really cool armor for her. It was really cool. I think I played Sniff Snow almost more, not actually, but almost more, or almost as much as that I played Andromeda. Andromeda was my main, but Sniff Snow I played so much because she was my raid person, and I did so many raids by the end of it. She's my second most played character. I also played Dazzle Willow a lot. She was my druid, because she was my main raid person. You're not talking about One Piece. Yes, I'm talking about Guild Wars 2. Which is, probably just as bad, but you know. Let me talk about Guild Wars 2, man. Let me show off my obsession. Here. One moment. We're gonna do it. We talk about that a lot too, but it's okay. I don't talk about Guild Wars 2 that much. I'm gonna show you guys my Guild Wars 2 characters. We're gonna pull up Guild Wars 2 right now, and I'm gonna show you my Guild Wars 2. Yes. Yes. Yeah. You're gonna relapse on the words of guilds. I might. Don't curse me. And Guild Wars 2. It's still loading. Oh, geez, wow. They have new music because of course they do. Because it's a new expansion. And I'm sure they have a new background, but it hasn't loaded. Look at all my characters. I have so many of them. There she is! This is my character Andromeda Sprocket. I absolutely adore her. She's my little goblin. I've commissioned art of her before. She's very good. This is Sniff Snow, the one that we were just talking about. She's my heel brand. She has cool armor. She's like a fluffy girl. This is Jarvis Sparks, who's my third favorite. Another goblin. He's a revenant herald, which means he's like the kind of, he does like defense. A lot of, well, not defense, but like boons and stuff. First looks like me. This? Azura? This Andromeda? I don't know. I also liked Echo. She's cool. She, because she's black. Yeah, I did not mean to make her black-coated, but she's pretty black-coated. Echo looks completely different when you log into her character because she has an infusion that makes all of her skin lava, and it's really cool. This character is Smurgle Burgle, who I made to be the ugliest, nakedest little creature imaginable. He's very ugly, and he shoots a bow and arrow that shoots rainbow unicorns. It's really obnoxious. This is Jazzy, who I started playing a little bit before I quit playing the game. She's a mechanist, which is an engineer. Hello, military deer. Hello. And I loved playing her in raids and stuff like that. I was building her out to be, I remember Smurgle Burgle, unfortunately. Sometimes I'd sit Smurgle Burgle next to Priscilla Prettycaw in the human place. I don't remember what it's called, and we would just be ugly together. I love Priscilla so much. I don't know why she was always in my instance, but it was magnificent. I'll keep you in my prayers, military. I know nothing about it. I was building out Smurgle Burgle needs to be on your head. No, thank you. I was building out Jessie to be I think I had multiple builds. I had like a power build. There was like a power build that was super lazy where all you did was you sicked your like mech on, because you get like a mech. It's really cool. All you did is you sicked your mech on the enemy and you just basically set and pressed a few buttons, like 2 buttons. It was really, really freaking easy to play. It was very fun at the time. They probably have nerfed it to hack and back. But then I also had a heal one. Dophie is on my head? Dophie is on my head, yes. She was very fun to play. It's, I was planning to get like a certain outfit for her, but medium armor is very hard to do because it's normally in one big piece. It doesn't look very good. So Smurgle Burgle can be 2, unless you're saying what? Oh, here's Dazzle. Here's Dazzle Willow. I think she normally has wings, but they're not showing up. Dophie is not my fave. I also have a dying Clutterzon on my head and a little baby Law, so it's in one piece. It's in one piece. Yeah. Either Smurgle Burgle or Basil Hawkins. I'd rather have Smurgle Burgle than Basil Hawkins on my head. I hate Hawkins. Ew. Anyway, this is Dazzle Willow. She's my druid. She does a lot of healing stuff. I have, I think, a light infusion that I was using on her, which again doesn't show up. She has like an ice theming, kind of like an ice light theme, and she was supposed to be like very angelic, generic healer, kind of. She was one of the few that I actually leveled up by myself. How do I get Smurgle Burgle on your head? You have to donate 5 subs and then hope that the reel hits the one where you put some on my head. This is Snapdragon Noir, who I made specifically for roleplay purposes. He's a thief. I'm really, really bad at thieves. Well, I'm really bad at thief, and so I hardly ever played him, but I did level him up a lot. What? What the frick? Snake, you just... You didn't have to get... Snake! Thank you. Well, now I have to get back into Guild Wars 2. He gave me the a code for the latest expansion, so I will not show the code on screen. I remember that. But I need to remember how to redeem it. Do you have to redeem it on the site, or can you redeem it in the store in-game? Oh, here's Clement Thunderpaw. I never leveled him much because I'm not good at Mesmer, but he's cool. This was Baz the Bread Thief, which is based off of my old cat named Baz. Black people blast back on the Wars 2. Tell the world I'm sorry. Okay, it's on the site. So I had a cat named Baz, and I made Baz after him. He's a Spectre, which I think is a Mesmer. I miss Baz. Baz was actually named, his name was Balthazar, which was named after the character from here. I think guy looks like Simba. Here's Prince Lucifer. He's a spellbreaker, which is also very fun. I think that's a version of Warrior. It was fun to play. Spectre's Thief? Is Spectre Thief? That might be... Oh yeah, he's a thief. That one makes sense. You're right. He was the new expansion for Thief. Octavian Katalukas, who I made also for roleplay purposes. Balthazar is back in Gears 3! Yeah, Balthazar is back! I'm so excited. Are all these characters you designed? I customized them myself and then put their armor. I spent forever on it. Yeah, these are all mine. I really cared about... He was really cool. He had a roleplay stories to him. This is Chicken Noodles, who I used a lot. She's a berserker. She has... you can't see it because it doesn't appear in here, but she has a backpack that's a chicken, and she's wearing all feathers and feathery things. She constantly looks terrified, and it's really funny seeing her like character profile whenever she's in a group, because she looks like she looks constantly like terrified of something. She has like feathers everywhere, and I would send people chicken noodle soup in game, like in stacks. I mass bought like stacks of chicken noodle soup and would randomly send them to people, and so they'd just get chicken noodles sent you chicken noodle soup, and I'd say chimkan in the messages, and I would do that like in droves. I sent out to like hundreds of people probably. She also uses like a torch as her weapons. She like sets stuff on fire, and she was very fun DPS to play. These are the characters I played least of all. I really like Thief Apollo's design. I didn't use him much. He basically is just parked in a in an area that I would log in and then leave. Darius is the same, even though he was really cool. He's a Hollowsmith, which is fun. I liked Thinking with Portal a lot. Thinking with Portal is fun. People love the name. You should name someone Dr. Doctor. That's probably already taken. Claws for Alarm. Redesign Dr. Dennis to bother Blossom. You would. I just made her look like a cat because it's cool. This is based off of Snufkin from the Moomins, and I would play the song. There's like a song. I would get an instrument, and I'd play the song that Snufkin from the Moomins would play on it. Basil Bastion is one of my few elementalists because I hate elementalists so much. Before the word goon became bad, I named her that because I was thinking of Zigzagoon. Brighter Than My Future, which I just thought was funny. How many characters can you have? You can have a lot. Who's this guy? Why is he? Oh yeah, I made him look like a dad for some reason. She is really cool. Melina was cool. Oh, here's Krisha Vakadu. She looks almost exactly like the character Krisha from the game. Ludwig von Poe, who I never leveled up, who is irrelevant. Miss Direction, who is a mesmer, so she makes illusions. Dr. Dentist will be an elementalist. I don't hate elementalist players. I hate playing elementalist. Because it's really annoying. It's not very fun. So if you did play it, then like you just probably wouldn't have any fun. I would highly suggest Yeah, I can create a new one. I'm not actually gonna create a new character. So obviously, I've said this before, these are races: Char, Human, Norn, Azura, and Sylvari. Sylvari is like a tree elf, Norn is boring, Human is boring, Char is fluffy and cute, and Azura is the master race, so you always pick Azura. Then it doesn't really matter if you pick a female or male, they're both really cool. Now, if you're gonna pick a, Charbabal. Of course you say that. You've always been like that. If you're gonna pick a class, I would not pick Revenant. I would not pick Elementalist. They switched the order of them. What? Warrior used to be here. I would pick either Warrior, Necromancer, or Ranger to start out with. Revenant looks sick. Revenant is sick. Revenant is like Warrior, but you harness the souls of dead heroes, and it's really cool. You can only get that if you have the expansion, though. So I would pick Necromancer, super easy. You spawn a bunch of minions to do your work for you. Ranger is very easy. You have a pet that does the work for you. Warrior is very easy because you can just smash everything down, and it's super easy. All these are very easy to learn there. Norn Revenant. Norn Revenant is also cool, I guess. Guardian is fairly easy to learn. Engineer is kind of difficult to learn. Mesmer is kind of difficult to learn. The hardest ones to learn, I'd say, are actually Revenant, Thief, and Elementalist. A Raven Lady? So, like, Melina here? I think that's what I named her. No, that's Zozak. Melina. She's a feathery Norn woman. And her, you can like pick which like spirit of the wild you embody, and so I picked Raven, of course, so she can turn into a giant raven. I thought it was cool. Also, I picked an outfit that showed off her tattoos because I wanted it to be cool, so that's why it's not the most modest. So I basically already made your character for you, Chuzzy. No, you need to pick an Azura. The Char are really cool. There's a Char Revenant called Ritlock in the game. I'd say the male, actually. The female are cool too, but... See, okay, so this is a female Char. And this is a male Char. Like, they don't look that different. They're pretty cool, though. Here's a Revenant. And you can customize what they look like. This is the armor that they're wearing is not the armor you will get. It's like the ultimate armor that you unlock. It's level 80, I believe is the max. Norn look kind of dopey. Every Norn is weird. Here's Brograt. He's like not as dumpy looking, but he's like one of the few. This game has a ton of customization. It does, which is why people say that the end game for it is actually not the game itself, but something called Fashion Wars, which is just customizing a character. I wonder where she is, honestly. We're gonna log in. Holbrick? Why am I in my... Why is she in Holbrick? Wait, Dragon Bash was the last thing I played. Hello, Teethless Alligator. Hi. I was playing Dragon Bash last time. Is Dragon Bash going on again? If that's so, that's freaking crazy. Because I was like logged into Dragon Bash the last time I played, and now I'm back to Dragon Bash after not playing this game for years. I'm gonna have so many birthday letters. I don't know, maybe? Because this is a Dragon Bash art. God, I forgot how long the waiting times are for loading a new map. Is you gonna be playing again? I shall play. Yay. How much is the game? It is free. But if you want to play Revenant, then you gotta play the first expansion, which also gives you the second expansion since they're tied in. Yeah, it's Dragon Bash! Oh my gosh. Let me see if I remember the key bindings! Yes! I remember! I remember how to fly. I remember how to play. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. Let me summon my summons. I don't remember if they're playing the Dragon Bash song. Okay, let me see. What is the Black Lion Trading Company talking about? What new items do they have? Orchid Mantis Raptor? That's so cool! Oh no, she remembers. I cannot buy anything. I have no money. I need to not be looking at the training center. Why does it have a gift symbol though by it? They always come out with new gift. Oh, is some of these free? I would like a boost to 80 thing. That's quality armor. I'm rich, you know. Wizard Vault. Log in. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Fashion templates are here. Oh yeah, they had a fashion template. I'll take those. I already need those. Magnite Shard Exchange. Hello, Glinda. I forgot about her. Warclaw. Hero of the Jukebox. Unlocks a jukebox for your home instance in Homestead. Thank you. Coin enthusiasts. Collector of ancient coins. There are like 10 new legendaries now. My dream of gathering every single legendary is gone forever. Your anniversary of character's creation. Yes, thank you, and thank you. What else do I have? Warclaw. War Machine weapon skin for... and... what? Thank you, I never play World vs. World because I hate it. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no!
I know of a good use for
I know of a good use for this. Oh no. Oh no! Ah! Look at all my items! I forgot that I'm terrible with item management. Let's see, what's the birthday gift? A bunch of karma. I could always use that.
Pleasant surprise.
8 years. 8 years. 8 years. My character is 8 years old. You have a character that's more than 8 years old. This is my first character. You remember when you completed the fishing collection? I do. It's probably not completed anymore, and I'm so sad. I spent so long fishing for that, man. What is this? Amulet of Celebration. Ascended! That's nice. Please tell me I can customize. Ooh, yes! That's gonna be helpful for kitting out new characters. Unless I have a legendary for that. Do I have a legendary amulet? Yes, I am gonna join the beta for Guild Wars 3. What's the button for opening the tab? You can change your cosmetics and dyes to save your cosmetics sufficient. Would you like to populate your first fresh currently equipped cosmetics? Yes. Travel. Alright, yes. Okay, wait, I needed to look at... do I have a legendary amulet? Oh, that's an accessory. That's an accessory. I have legendary rings. Of course, I do have a legendary amulet, which means that making this completely useless to even have that. I forgot I am a freaking asshole. I am a stupid ass little mutt. This game brings out the worst in me. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't be cursing this bad. I have legendaries of everything. I forgot. Look, it's all legendary. It's all legendary. It's all legendary. I forgot that I was obsessed with this game. Of course, I had legendary everything. I spent forever getting... which was it? The world versus world thing. I feel like it wasn't the coalescence, was it? Aura took forever. Even the underwater weapons. I do have a legendary underwater weapon. I have the one that's named in Hawaiian. But I can never speak. The shark spear. I do have that. Because I'm dumb. And I also have the infinite harvesters. Because of course I do. I also have an ascended underwater helmet. Who even has that? I would have a legendary if it existed, but I don't think it exists. And also I have agony resistance for days, because of course I do. Oh my gosh, I hate life so much. Why am I like this? Oh, I unlocked the rock! Let's go. I unlocked the rock. I remember when the rock got announced and I wanted it. Which expansion would I need again? The Path of Fire expansion to unlock Revenant. The Fractal Madness. I remember fractals for days, man. Skin unlocked, skin unlocked, skin unlocked. Okay, so I need the Black Citadel engine. Oop. And I already have that one unlocked. And the Huldra. So now I think I have all of them. Let's go. Ooh! I get the Luminous. Let's go. No, I don't want to switch maps. Frick you. But if you buy Path of Fire, you get Heart of Thorns free. Yes, you need the... You need to buy Path of Fire, you'll get Heart of Thorns for free. You need, and then you'll unlock Revenant. So which skins did I pick? I picked the heavyweight ones. So I'll pick the light. Boop. And the medium. Boop. I've unlocked all of the skins that I've always wanted. Because I was waiting for years for those, because they only, after you've played the game for years, do you ever get them. Look! You can see the... You can see the freaking... I forget that, does it ever go on sale? Yes, it does. Well, the mount race is about to begin. I forgot about that. I forgot I have my little Astra... Oh, look. Yeah, there's all my freaking legendaries. I don't have the PvP one. Yeah, they're on sale right now. And here's my great sword! I can do a spin. Woo-hoo. Armor enhanced. I love her voice so much, man. I missed my girl Andromeda. And her massive sword. So cool. Okay, Castoria. No. Jennifer Wilds. No, don't buy it on Steam. Buy it on the official website. Then you can mod it. You always want to mod it. You'll want to put in the... I don't have it installed now because it actually was crashing my game because I hadn't kept it up to date. But you'll need a thing to check your DPS when eventually you get into raids. Because I will get you into raids. Because you've got to do raids with me, okay? You've got to do raids. We've got to do the hardcore content and I'm going to get toxic if you fail, okay? If you fail us in the raids after I teach you how to do raids, then I'm gonna become toxic and you're just gonna have to deal with that. Of the roller beetle race. Oh. I guess I'll do the roller beetle race, but I'm not doing a roller beetle. I don't care about speed. You're already toxic to me. Should I get the game as well so you'll have I'll have a tank? Most raids don't actually need a tank that much. Hello, welcome. Hello, welcome. You haven't seen me as toxic as I can be. Also, I play as the healer. No one else is allowed to play as a healer. Y'all can be a DPS if you want. Y'all can be a boon giver if you want. Y'all can do whatever you want. Hello, Jaleb. Good to see you. But, you better freaking not steal my healer role, because that's my job. I'm the healer, and I'm so important that, you know... What's this game? It's called Guild Wars 2, and I was obsessed with it for, like, 6 years, so I'm stealing healer, then you can't be on the team. You're kicked off the raid group. Have fun. Because you're not as good of a healer as me. I assume it's just joking, Toxic Blossom, but not joking. You'll never be as good of a healer as me, so you'll just lose your place on the team. That's it. Plus, I can rebuild my build to be whatever I want it to be. Never heard of a violent healer who threatens her guildmates. That's the thing about healers, is that they're the most important character in the gosh darn game, and if you don't have a good healer, then you're just out of luck. So if you disrespect your healer, I'm kicking you off of the team. That's as simple as it is. Someone disrespected me once, and I got them kicked off our group, and I had no freaking I had no qualms about it. I've heard her squeal and rage to strangers. I'm extremely toxic when it comes to this game. Mostly because I'm good at the game, and I know I'm good at the game. I'm not even looking at the screen. I remember the freaking layout of this, this level. I'm like reading chat right now. I remember going through this over and over because you have to achieve it, you have to do like 25 laps or something like that. So I would do this every year to the point where I got so used to it that I'm not even like paying attention anymore. Dude, oh, I forgot the Chocobo betting. Oh, but it's not Chocobo, it's like Moa's. Right, Moa. At least the music's good. Although normally I would mute it and I would turn on my own music because I got so sick of it. Uploading Bloss, she was actually good at the game, unfortunately. Yes, I was really good. It sounds like Blossom when I'm late and unintentionally bothering her. I think that's the one in where is it called? Okay, lap 2 complete. Thank you. I mean, lap 1 complete. Yep. Happy 65th year, Subathon. Glad you're actually playing a game and not talking about One Piece. I could talk about One Piece. Attack that box of Japanese snacks. It could have been some indication of Blossom's savagery. I absolutely love Japanese snacks. Oh, I miss this game so much, man. I'm gonna get pulled right back into it, aren't I? I'm gonna get pulled back into Guild Wars 2, and there's no helping it. I'm gonna just be like, oh, I'll just do Dragon Bash and then just grab the achievements, and the next thing I know, I'm doing the expansions. Blue Piplup. What an interesting name. I wonder if people, would recognize me if I came back to it, because I was pretty recognizable. At one point during, like, the raids, what's the sale price of the expansions? I think it's about $20 for the default version. I don't remember. I became extremely recognizable to the community, and I even did raids with one of the highest people in the community named Muckluck. He was very good at the game. I also won a giveaway from Golden Cello, who was extremely big in the community for a while. No idea if they're still around, honestly. But, yeah, I knew some Guild Wars 2 celebrities, and I got really good at doing stuff. Once Blossom has recovered her skill, next step is going back to her favorite raid, Bastion of the Penitent and Cleo Deimos. Yes! I love that raid so much. It's so fun, okay? It's so fun. Big rat at some point many moons ago. I miss Deimos. Deimos was a fantastic boss, man. Dude, the Bastion of the Penitent was all pretty good. I think that was definitely my favorite. I think the sale ended yesterday. Well, you're late to the game. Just buy it, Chuzzy. Come on, you're super rich. You don't have to worry about all that money. Also, you can spend any extra that you have on cosmetics. Final lap. It's so slow when you're on a Raptor. Path of Fire Heart of Thorns is $30. Yeah, not too bad. Although you will have to eventually buy the living worlds, which kind of sucks because if you're playing the game live when each came out, it's not too bad. I have to look at Snow Crows to rebuild my raid build because I'm sure it's out of date, right? No way after like 2-3 years or something like that. No way after like 2-3 years they would like my raid thing would still be built, right? Like my heal brand and everything would still be up to date, right? No way, no way. Don't forget they are new specs. There are new specs. Dang, I hope that Heal brand is still viable. It probably is because it was one of like the favorites for so long. Like I can't imagine them replacing it. Gotta look at all the new builds though to figure out what's meta and well it's not. Ugh. I think my weakest raids were the Path of Fire ones. Hello, Podger son, welcome. I ain't rich. Yes, you are rich. You live in a mansion in California. I'm rich, you know. One of my favorite things was going around saying, I'm rich, you know, and then handing out gold to strangers. It was very fun. I ironically do not have the I'm rich, you know title for some reason. Well, the main reason is I didn't want to spend so much gold on it. I'd rather give out gold to other people than spend it on that, you know? I wasn't streaming when I changed my name. Yeah, who are you? Hello. You get some foods from my fridge on my condo. You mean your mansion? Oh no, wait, you're staying at your condo right now. The condo that you got. You're KC? Why'd you change your username? It's gonna take a while to get used to. Are you becoming a VTuber? And done. Alright, I need to change the category we're streaming under real quick. Boo boo boo, boo boo boo. Guild Wars 2, we're good. V2 is a joke to a streamer? Oh, okay. Two. I need to put in the redeem code real quick. I need to log in. No, wait, I don't. Okay. No, I do. Let's see if I remember my passcode. I do not. Yeah, that's fine. I'll figure it out later. Too chuzzy. I know that there's an achievement for this. Oh, that's the wrong mount. How do I know there's a way to wait. I forgot reset my keybinds. I had a button that instantly changed it to the dragon. And I don't remember what it is. Okay, wait. I need to look at the map because I do not remember what it's called and it's crazy. Divinity's Reach. That's what it was called. Okay, the human city is Divinity's Reach. It makes me go crazy not remembering what it is. And Radasum was over here. I remember Radasum. I wonder if I still remember the map in Tangled Depths because I had like memorized it at one point so that I could run hero trains. I do not know if I still remember how. Give me piñata. Thank you. What's your favorite? Huldra Blossom? Hello, Ghost. Hello.
Up for a challenge?
For a challenge? So what? Evil Eldritch Horror replayed Blossom to play Guild Wars 2 again. It was Snake. He forced my hand. I am now trapped once more in the land of Guild Wars 2. It's Tuesday, isn't it? It is Tuesday. Look at the giant dragon holograms. They're so cool. Freaking look at him, man. He's so cool. Mr. Prime Mortis. Whee! I never finished my mastery because I was, I never got the Secret of the Obscure done. Because there's so many of them, man. Back in the desert? Why are you back in the desert? Serious?
Or not, all dragons are a threat.
Shut up. My daughter is a dragon. I'm gonna kill you.
Don't believe me? Why don't you go up to one and find out?
I miss Aurene, man. I miss Aurene. I still have my Aurene figure that I got when it went on sale. Did I still have the, thing there. To finish the story of Janet the Wilds? I do too. Oh, you're taking care of your grandma. Okay. Quaggan, I remember! The Quaggan! Hello, drill bird. I need to change my handle on my Guild Wars 2 account. Because it's very old and I need to change it. I meant to change it forever ago, but like it's kind of complicated to change it. Why is this? I don't have 2 gold in the bank. Did I sell something? I remember that. Okay, let me check my bank because I remember that I had crafted a I crafted a legendary water weapon, like a spear, as an extra to sell when they came out with the expansion, because everyone knew that they were coming out with the expansion that you could use spears on land. But I never sold it because I quit playing, and so that's probably not worth as much anymore, which kind of sucks, but it might still be. Maybe I still have that legend sitting around in my bank, unless I used it. Maybe pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover. I still remember where everything is. Alright. I'm gonna clear all these skins out of my backpack. They're gonna be forever. Right. I was collecting the shards of crystallized blood of Jormag because once you got enough of them, you could craft a infusion and you needed so many of them. And I was gonna give the infusion to someone as a gift, and then that person and me have not been friends for like years now. I still want the infusion though, it's cool. Oh, the infusion, yeah. Oh, the otter infusion too, the memories of otter. I got my gifts of battle. Dragon's Weight. Oh, right! I was gonna craft a legendary hammer. I forgot I was gonna craft the legendary hammer. Envoy. That's heavy armor. I think I already have the heavy armor though. I don't remember which legendary I was working on. seems tweak. Yeah, I don't know if Shindo knows he's lost me. Here's the light armor that I don't need anymore. Time to remember. Slowly, please. Which legendary was it? Maybe I was working on the hammer. Who wields a hammer? I don't remember who wields a hammer. I know everyone can use like every thing now, right? Maybe I was using it for... I don't remember why I needed a legendary hammer. Scrapper. You're right! Scrapper, that was it. I wanted to make a scrapper. I think I was playing Scrapper along with the Mechanist or whatever it was called. And the Ranger. I don't remember the Ranger having a hammer. That one must be new. Cheers presents. Yeah, all my infusions. Oh. My redstone is always gone, man. I always run out of redstone. No, bloodstone. Bloodstone? That's what it was called. One's Bastion, right? Could probably look up my legendaries. I wanted to... Wait, do I have a legendary gun? H for hero, right? No, that's a... What's the button that... Oh, Nail Scourge, Harbinger build, Condi Scourge, Reaper... Right. Do I have a... I do have the legendary guns, the one that looks like Aurene, right. And I don't have a... Do I have a legendary knife? I do not have a legendary knife. I probably should craft a legendary knife, right? There was one that was pretty cool. I also wanted to make the... There was another gun that I wanted. Dude, giving a gun to a necromancer just seems beautiful to me. Right, you used up your HP to deal damage to enemies or something. It was really cool. Made it kind of risk-rewardy. Legacy of Khan? I do not have the Legacy of Khan. I probably will craft that one. Or I'd craft the Aurene one because the Aurene one fits my aesthetic more. But the Legacy of Khan is cooler in its own right because, I mean, it's the Cloud of the Conner, basically. He wanted to craft the Quip. Yes! I wanted to craft the Quip! Even though I already have like a legendary pistol, so I don't need another one. But I wanted to craft the Quip, and I wanted to craft the one that had like the 2 different colors to it, because I thought that was cool. But I never got around to it because it was like, if I'm gonna craft a legendary, that's kind of a waste to craft. Except for a dual pistol. Wait, can I do dual pistol? Can I do dual pistol on Necromancer now? Please tell me I can do dual pistol on Necromancer. Ah, that would be a dream come true. I think you can, right? Ah, you can! Yeah! I don't know if it's a valid build or anything, but dual pistol on Necromancer feels like a dream come true. That makes it worthwhile to craft it, right? See? Oh, and I have the voice of metal too, because I thought that was funny, because you do a screamo scream when you use it. Spell Fire Torch. That was for a different build. Alright, this is my World v World build. My Condi Scourge, that's one of my first outfits that I had. Still better check before crafting. Yeah. Here's a good one. That was my Heel Scourge. I don't use Heel Scourge much, but this is one of my favorite outfits that I had for her. That's the one I think of when I think of Andromeda. I probably won't craft a legendary pistol, but I'll probably grab like a, probably not an Ascended, but something just to test out the skills it has. What's this? Coalescence. Why does it say... Oh. Huh? Oh, I haven't built out my... I haven't put... Coalescence was so new that I didn't even put it in yet. It's all my builds. It's crazy. Okay. I think I got so burnt out crafting. I think it was probably... Coalescence is the one from World v World, right? I think I got so burnt out crafting it that I just stopped playing. World v World took so long, man. It took so long. I hate World v World so much. It's better than PvP, but you still... And that's why I have it showing off, because normally I don't show off all my infusions, but I wanted to show off that I had them, because of course I do.
Hunt them all down? Surely you can't be.
You can't be serious. I love the voice acting in this game.
Destruction is in their nature. Why don't you go up to one and find out?
I don't really want to do all the stuff that I did. Alright, I was in the middle of this. Visions of Eternity. I have so much to do, man. Oh. I don't know if I know how long the song is, but I could have sworn it's not that long. What? What song? Do it at your own pace. Yeah. I think what I do first is probably the event. On stream, off stream would take it easy. Yeah, there's just so much to get back to. I like just walking around, kind of. Wherever you're humming to? It's called Closer. I'm not playing it, I'm just remembering it. I want to see the Azura again. And the Char. Okay, I could do the Dragon Bash events. How long does Dragon Bash last? 13 days. So I could do the Dragon Bash achievements and probably get the new skin. Oh, I need Jor Breakers. Because I'm sure I missed some new skins. There's weapons. What are the new weapons? These are the holographic ones.
Until we converse again.
Wow. It's pretty cool looking. You look as good as the day I met you. Drink too much and that's an issue, but I'm okay. Stay. Play that Blink 182 song that we beat to death in Tucson, okay. You know it breaks my heart. Moved to the city in a broke down car and 4 years no calls. Now I'm looking pretty in a hotel bar and I can't stop. I can't stop. That's cheap. I'm buying all of this, thank you. I feel like I'll need those because eventually I gotta build out my homestead because that's the big draw.
Pray to the spirits of the wild.
Although I don't know what the difference between a homestead and like your home instance is gonna be. Like, do we have to redo all the harvestables? Like, if it gets transferred over, that'd be nice. But otherwise, like, I have every single harvestable in my home instance, so I don't want to do that again. Like a full home instance. Unless they added new ones, in which I don't have, in which case I don't have that. No, they transferred? Let's go! What is this? Setting the stage. Oh wait, that's for like the main story. Where's the story mode? Story journal. The only thing that you can craft furniture is you can craft furniture and stuff. Yeah, I know you can decorate it more. It's like a guild hall, kind of. Secrets of the Obscure. I was here. Wow, they had a lot more after that. Commander Without a Cause. I was so mad when they freaking fridged Zoja for a second time. I can't believe they fridged Zoja for a second time. Zoja is so cool, and then they bring her back just to make her forget everything again. It's all because I couldn't afford her voice actor, and that voice actor I do not like. She's great at voicing the character, but she doesn't understand the character at all, and she's kind of a stuck-up. Blech. I'm being toxic again. Anyway. Take heed. I haven't taken leaves of my senses. I've seen creatures of metal and steam. Yep. Talking about Scarborough again. I become toxic with this game. I don't know what it is about it, but this game brings out the worst in me. Oh, the MOA races are about to begin. I think I'm gonna log out for now, though. Important item found in the hilltop center of Silent Hill 3. You can find it in a drawer in the office of the 3rd floor. If you're playing on easy reader difficulty, you can just pick it up. If not, you'll have to find a screwdriver to pry the drawer open. She was in Mistlock? I guess that makes sense. Mistlock Sanctuary is a little area you only get access to if you buy with real money a little ticket that takes you here. And it makes you have access to all sorts of different like crafting places and the bank and teleportation places so you can get to other parts of the map. It's very, very useful. I like Mistlock a lot. I think Mistlock is my favorite one of them. There's multiple ones, but Mistlock is the most condensed, and also it's really pretty. I'll show you as soon as we load in. It's like in a spatial dimension, so like everything's in space. Also, it's low gravity, which is really fun. You can just kind of glide around everywhere. See, we're like in a little pocket dimension. Woo! Pretty cool. I can't believe the Mist Stranger has become some— what is this? Fractal Quick Play. Cooking Golem Food Service. Interesting. Quick Play for fractals, what? When was that introduced?
On the mend.
Ah, I forgot her voice was so cool. imagine I'll see a lot more skins than I'm used to. What is that? Oh, that's a cool infusion. Look what it does to his fur. What? Dang, that's cool. Or maybe that's an outfit. That might be an outfit. Like, I can't tell for sure. You have it too. So it is not an outfit? No, that's an infusion. Crazy. Okay. Well, Oh, Guild Wars 2. Learning she's not the professional Guild Wars 2 she was at one time. Just because I don't know every skin by name anymore doesn't make me not a professional. I'm just rusty. Which is fine. Let me make sure that- let me log into my account. Here. Blossom is Captain America waking up after being frozen in the ice! That is true. That is simply me. Okay. I forgot my password. I need to reset password. Your ArenaNet code is... Oh, I triggered every button on my freaking keyboard. Thank you for subscribing, KC, for 11 months. Hello, Just Learning Hope. Welcome. Okay. I did. Okay, Belucci. Okay, let me see. To change your password, please click this link. Okay, my new password will be this one. You've used it before. What? I need to come up with a new password on the spot? Oh, take care, Steak. Thank you so much for the expansion. Thank you. Okay, I have changed my password and I came up with something really, really dumb, so no one will ever guess what it is. Okay. Turn to login. Password 123. No. It's something so cringe that I'll never accidentally say it out loud. Because it's incredibly embarrassing. Alright. Redeem a code. Boom. Submit. Visions of Eternity expansion. I heard some anime character. Oh, it's about her love for Dopey? No, it's not. I don't like Dopey. Hey, Squire. Now I have visions of eternity. Let's go. I still need Janitor Wilds, but that's still... It's not bad. You can finish Secrets of the Obscure. You do. Okay, now I'll change back from Guild Wars 2. We're taking a break from Guild Wars 2 because I was frankly getting kind of overwhelmed by all of my memories. At least they're all good memories, you know? At least they're all good memories. I miss Guild Wars 2 so much, man. It was my game. The game that I ruled. The game I was the best at. I should look at the Snow Crows builds. Let's see. Let's take a look at Snow Crows. Snow Crows. If you don't know Snow Crows, it's a website specifically devoted to Guild Wars 2 builds. Yes, I'm using an ad blocker. Go away. Let's look at raid builds. For Guardian. The top raid builds are... The featured ones are... Power Dragon Hunter. Heal Quickness Firebrand. Let's go. It's still in the works. I mean, it's still, like, useful. Let's go. And they have a rotation. Let's go. Axe and Shield, as it always has been. Axe Shield with Staff is a secondary. As it should be. High Mastery Curve. I don't need that. Going to commit at least a dozen unforgivable war crimes in your name. Have fun. Take care. Harriers. It's still mostly Harriers. Yep, it's all Harriers Guild. Okay, it looks like with some givers. Interesting. With a few givers. But everything seems to be pretty much in shape. I'll have to double check if my build is the same. But it looks like everything is pretty much the same for Quick Brand. Let's go. As much as things have changed, things have not changed that much. I'm curious about Necromancer, though. Snow Crows. Let's look at Snow Crows. I'm going to look at raids for Necromancer. The most popular ones are Condition Reaper and Power Reaper. Yep, still those two as they ought to be. Scourge is Celestial Alacrity Scourge. Harbinger. Condition. Yep. Ritualist is a new one. I haven't played that one. Heal Quickness Ritualist. Interesting. I think I'm a Power Reaper build. It's like a little bit different, but it's like a let's see if they have what they call it. Dagger and sword. Bleh. No, thank you. I use my favorite weapons. I don't care what's best. Power Harbinger, spear, sword, and sword. Why would you play a Harbinger when you wouldn't have a pistol? Why would you do that, man? Great sword, sword is sword. Why would you have swords when you can have a pistol, man? If I'm a necromancer, why would I use a sword besides my great sword, obviously? I'd use my great sword and then, of course, my pistols, because guns are fun. I cast fireball. Mine's is a Minion Mancer, I think that's what I called it. It's a Minion Mancer. The main build of it is that I have put basically all of my stats into power, but then I changed some of my things up so that I have I gain defense based on how many minions I have, and then I just spam all of my minions so that my defense is super high, and as long as the minions don't die, I'm basically unkillable, and I deal a crazy amount of damage. Just my favorite build. But if, of course, if I don't have time to summon my minions, then I'm basically dead in one hit. That's the downside to it. But Minion Mancer is very fun, because you get all of your little guys attack for you. I have to relearn raids. At least there's still guides for them. I wonder if I could join a beginner raid group and play through it again. I know I'm not a beginner, but it's been so long since I've done them. I remember Sloth pretty well, but it's been a while. I remember most of the Heart of Thorns ones. The Path of Fire one I was really bad at. And there's a new raid wing that I haven't played, so I have to learn that one. The Path of Fire ones were already more difficult. The Heart of Thorns one was pretty easy. The Genie Lamp one wasn't too bad. That was the Mystic. I don't remember what it was actually called, but we called it the Mystic Toilet because that's what it kind of looked like. Was it a fountain or something like that? I forget. It was like a wishing well kind of thing, but we always called it the Mystic Toilet because we thought it was funny. And it's like a genie lamp, and there's a genie dude in it. It's pretty interesting. And you had to help him out because there was a dude there that got some like power that he shouldn't have at our djinn. It was pretty cool. Mystic Forge. That's what it was called. The Mystic Forge. But we didn't call it that because it wasn't as funny. It's a big hole in the ground. What else? With all this, like, water magic flowing into it. It looks like a big old toilet. And you throw a bunch of garbage in it anyway, so... You would, like, throw rare items in and hope that you got something rare back. I'd gamble a lot with that to get high-quality stuff so I could make legendaries. I sometimes had very good luck with it, and sometimes I... did not, and I would just be like, ah, I wasted all of my stuff. I wasted all my rare ingredients and didn't get the thing I needed. In 2 hours. Why do I feel so tired? Oh, I feel like I've been streaming for much longer than I have been. Why is Astral playing around in the thing when he's not streaming? Wanted to raid Astral. He might be streaming soon. We'll raid Astral whenever he starts streaming. That'll be when we quit. I thought I could play Guild Wars for a couple hours. I don't want to go... So here's the deal about me with Guild Wars. I have opinions. So many opinions that I cannot go through the story mode of the game on stream or in a public place. Because I will say things that are very toxic. And so I don't play the story mode when I'm online. when I'm like streaming. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I've never really done that. I've played the general game. I've replayed parts of the story before on stream, but I've never played new story on the stream because every time there's new story and something that I don't quite approve of happens, I'm like, Like, I didn't quite like the ending of the expansion, the Cantha expansion. I didn't quite like it. I didn't quite like it. And I have reasons for that. I liked some things, like Gorik and Taimi becoming like an official couple. That was great. Those two are great together. And Ritlock reuniting with his, like, estranged wife was interesting. But there are things I wasn't too happy about. Or I found them kind of just annoying or bland. Anyways, man, I'm gonna get hooked on Guild Wars 2 again, aren't I? I should at least clean out my bag, right? No, I'll never do that. I haven't cleaned out my bag for a single expansion. People are like, clean out your bags. It's a new expansion. There's gonna be new items, and I'm like, no, I don't think I will. I don't think I will. I think I might just in stream though. I'm sorry I haven't been streaming that much. I haven't been feeling very well. Sleep has been avoiding me quite immensely lately, and made it hard to want to do anything really. Anyway, let me see. Let's go ahead and raid Kaito. I don't know what he's doing. He says he's playing Minecraft, but I don't think he's actually playing Minecraft right now. Anyway. I need a plan for my debut anyway. So, anyway, have a good one. Let me raid over there. Bloop. Have a good night or day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow. Maybe I won't. I'm not sure. I need to stop the timer 1 second. Stop timer. I have been very tired lately. I'm very sorry that I'm not my normal self. At least I got to talk about Guild Wars 2 for a while instead of One Piece. Even though it's basically just me obsessing over something. At least it's a different flavor of something. Anyways, good to see you guys. Have a good one. Obasami. Bye-bye. God bless. Bye.